Never in my life have I felt so small or insignificant because of the color of my skin.
Racism has caused these tensions and wars between people from different people groups, ethnic groups, racial groups, you name it. And it does absolutely nothing but holds us back from being better and from doing what we need to do to be unified.
If you want change, you gotta do something about that change.
So now that they know how we feel, let us show them what we can accomplish by what we know. Black success will no longer be a surprise, but Black success should be and will be normal.
It's not just bad cop and it's racism.
People have to live like this. It's not just a 1 week thing for them.
I will do anything necessary to create change. Coming from a different country and having to learn English at a young age with privileged white kids in private school was very difficult. I always had an accent. Sometimes I would say the words wrong. And I remember just having all these kids' parents is like, don't be friends with her. She's not from here. We don't know where she came from. And, that was the type of racism I experienced. And it is nowhere near the type of racism that the African American community experiences. But I just want to say that I will fight for you because I wish someone had fought for me. I will stand for you because I wish someone had stood for me. I am here for you. I will be here for the change. I will march. I will protest. I will do anything necessary to create change.
So growing up, I had the best of both worlds. I grew up down south and up north. And the two things that never changed was the fact that I'm Black and racism, discrimination, prejudice, colorblindness, and systemic government. The Black voice is always suppressed by the oppressor because they can't stand the fact that we can think, and they don't want to acknowledge the fact that we can feel. So now that they know how we feel, let us show them what we can accomplish by what we know. Black success will no longer be a surprise, but Black success should be and will be normal. So let us begin to rebuild, to create, to manage, and maintain our own wealth. Not just for ourselves, but for everybody connected to us. You know how when they say when one hurt, we all hurt? Well, one win, we all win. So let's go buy back the block.
I was in 8th grade. It was the first day of school at a brand new school. The boy sitting next to me called me the N-word. Never in my life have I felt so small or insignificant because of the color of my skin. As a Hispanic and a fellow woman of color, I stand with the Black Lives Matter movement and the Black community as a whole. We all deserve to have our voices heard, and we all deserve a seat at the table. We were all created in the image of God. We're all created to give Him glory. As a child of God, I'm praying against the kingdom of darkness, and I'm praying for revival to enter into the hearts of those who choose hate over love. Let's all be more like Christ. Let's all love more and hate less.
I'm also protesting, looting, no. But I feel like George Floyd dying, like that was the final straw for a lot of us. We want justice for him. We want justice for Breonna Taylor. We want justice for Ahmaud Arbery. And if we gotta protest every day, day in and day out, we're gonna do that. We have time. A lot of folks ain't working, so people got time. And I commend those that are really out there, really doing this and going out there every day. Because I'm tired. I can't do that. But I'm grateful. And if y'all want change, go vote, y'all. I know y'all saying, oh my God, it doesn't matter. But it does matter. Stop saying, oh, I want something to happen and change to happen. If you want change, you gotta do something about that change. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't like the mayor or the governor of your state or the president, get your up out your house and go vote. Stop saying that, oh, you don't like so and so, but if you really want something to happen, you gotta put in.
What you can do is donate, sign petitions, make sure you're using your voice. If you're white and you believe in the Black Lives Matter movement or what they're doing, then you should be using your voice to not have other people silenced, if that makes sense. Sign petitions, donate. If you can't afford to donate, sign some petitions. Get some people justice if you can. Like, people have to live like this. It's not just a 1 week thing for them. Black people have to live like this in America every single day. So be active about it. Don't just make it a trend, because for Black people, it's not a trend. It's real life.
Racism has been an ongoing issue for so long. Every day it's a new story or it's a new hashtag, and unfortunately it is nothing new. It is an ongoing cycle. And racism has caused these tensions and wars between people from different people groups, ethnic groups, racial groups, you name it. And it does absolutely nothing but holds us back from being better and from doing what we need to do to be unified. And regardless of whether you have experienced racism or not, it is so important to educate yourself. Educate yourself and educate others. Understand why things are the way they are. Be informed. How can we come up with constructive ways to be better? And how can we also heal from our traumatic experiences or the traumatic experiences that our ancestors went through? How can we bridge this gap? How can we come together and end this racial war? Spread love.